His warm, approachable demeanor earned him the nickname "Good Old Warren." But few who, but few know he was an avid poker player, reportedly hosting lively games in the White House, sometimes wagering with Prohibition-era whiskey despite the law. His presidency promised a return to normalcy after the war. A phrase he coined resonated deeply with a weary nation. Yet Harding's administration was marred by the Teapot Dome scandal, one of the biggest political controversies of the time. Lesser known is that Harding himself was not directly implicated. His fault lay in trusting corrupt associates like Interior Secretary Albert Fall, who leased federal oil reserves for personal gain. Harding's loyalty to friends while personal virtue became a political liability. Another obscure fact is that Harding's progressive streak. He advocated for civil rights, a bold stance for the 1920s. In a 1921 speech in Birmingham, Alabama, he called for racial equality in political and economic opportunities, a move that stunned Southern audiences and drew both praise and backlash. He also pardoned socialist Eugene V. Debs, imprisoned for anti-war activism, showing willingness to bridge divides, even if it ruffled feathers. Harding's personal life was equally colorful. His marriage to Florence Flossie King was a partnership of ambition. She was the driving force behind his political ascent, managing his campaigns with a keen eye. Rumors of extramarital affairs, particularly with Nan Britton, who claimed Harding fathered her child, added scandal to his legacy, though these were unconfirmed during his lifetime. Tragically, Harding's life ended abruptly in 1923, likely from a heart attack during a West Coast tour. Conspiracy theories swirled, suggesting poison or foul play, fueled by his administration's scandals and Florence's refusal of an autopsy. And ladies and gentlemen, that is our 29th President of the United States, Warren Harding.
As we always say, each one of them have a flaw, you know?
They're human, so they're flawed like anybody. But each and every week, I learned something.
Oh, yeah, indeed. No DNA test back then. So
did you know how much did you know about Warren Harding?
I knew absolutely nothing.
Neither do
that's
I.
That's why we do it.
Yeah. That was great.
Neither
that's
do
why
I.
we do it, because
that last name doesn't even come to my mind as a president, you know.
I remember.
But he was saved by the bell, though. There are no DNA tests. So
yeah, back then. I remember the Teapot Dome scandal, just hearing about that in school, but I wouldn't have never placed it with which president or anything like that. So